hey guys, sorry, I've been playing Project Diva Future Tone, it's just the best game ever. My name is Kevin, I'm from Hatsune Miku, and you're watching... Wait. No, actually I don't have time to make a video right now, I'm playing Future Tone. So excuse me, no, please, you can cut the video. Yes.
Oh, Kevin, you're playing this stupid game again? How about going outside, getting some fresh air, and doing some exercise in the meantime?
No, I don't care. Please leave me alone. I'm playing Future Tone right now. No, please go away. Thank you. Man. Man, I love this song. Oh, man. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's about the job. Oh yeah, cool, but sorry, no, I can't right now. I'm playing Future Tone right now. Please, leave me alone. Thank you. Gee. Man. This interrupting me while playing this song is just unforgivable. Oh, Miku! What's up?
La la.
No, Miku-chan, no, please. Okay, I stopped playing the game. I wouldn't want that. Hey, Miku-chan, what are you doing over there? After you wanted me to stop playing the game? Now, come on already.
La la.
Stop, Miku-chan. It's not like I really like that kind of stuff. Come on.
La 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 la. La la.
Look, I told you it's not like that, but if you insist, I play these hardcore songs, and if I fail, you can do whatever you want with me, okay? Good. Then let's get into these hardcore songs. It's top 10 hardest songs in Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone. In comparison to the other games, this game is so much harder, it's even hard to get through a lot of these songs. So, let's start with the list. We're looking at extreme and extra extreme difficulty. Enjoy the list! First entry in the list is a rin-chan now, the only 9-star song in the game I haven't beaten yet. It's a very fast song, but other than that, not that difficult, except for some very mean parts towards the end. There's many double notes, and this is a new feature of the game. You have to press 2 different notes at the same time. There's also triples where you have to press 3 of them at the same time and all 4 of them at the same time. You will see during this list that this is why this game is so much harder, because of the double notes. There's a switch between a double note and a third different note rapidly, and I'm just not very good at it. It's very confusing to me. And at the end, there's a very rapid switch between 2 double notes, and because of the horizontal alignment, it's just very confusing. And one button is the same except for the last 2 patterns, and I don't know, I can't process that. My brain doesn't process that very well, and this is the reason why I haven't beaten this song yet. I just drop out of here, and yeah, this is the very hard part of the song. Next on my list is Ura-omote Lovers, the extra extreme version. This chart is just so much better than the original, which wasn't worthy of a 10 ranking at all. It follows Miku's fast singing very well, and there's many mixed spams, meaning there's a spam consisting of 2 different buttons. But it shouldn't be a problem for you if you have been playing this game for a long time, because it's normal for this game. No, this isn't a problem. In general, the song is pretty easy actually, straightforward I should say. But then, towards the end, they add double notes to the spam. So basically, there's a spam speed, but they add double notes, and I just don't know how to play that. It gets harder and harder towards the end, with them adding so many double notes. And this is actually a common theme in this game. I can do anything just fine in the song, but then towards the end, usually, there's just that one impossible string of notes and I drop out. Because if you mess up too many notes in a row, you drop out and fail the song. Next up is World's End Dancer. A good part of the song is pretty straightforward, except for some double notes, but you should be used to that, like I said. There's some disorienting arrangement of mixed spams. They place the notes like that on the screen that you can't be sure where to start, so that's a bit tricky. And then towards the end there's many quick double notes and triple notes, so you have to have very quick thumbs to press them that quickly. But the hardest part by far is what I call hard triple notes. Usually there's only 2 patterns for triple notes. It's usually 3 buttons next to each other, so you can get used to that. It's like 99% of the time it's these 2 patterns, but here it's different. So this will be very hard to process because it's just something that happens very rarely in charts, and this makes me fail the song. Saihate, this song is so slow, you would never think this chart could be that hard, and actually that's what the developers must have thought too, and they made the extra extreme chart much easier. But no, we're looking at the original chart here, the extreme chart. Miku's singing parts for the most part are pretty easy and straightforward, but what makes the song so hard is the instrumentals. There's so many changes of double notes and triple notes. You can notice some patterns at first, but towards the end it's just pure madness. I don't care what you say. If you manage to play this song flawlessly, you're just a true master of double notes and triple notes. Sadistic Music Factory is next. I've actually beaten this song. There's only one very hard part towards the end that made me drop out, but after some tries I actually beat it. The chart is pretty nice, it follows Miku singing very well. There's some mixed spams, but nothing unusual for this game. Then there's some mixed spams, in between there's some double notes, but once you figured out the pattern, it should be actually doable. Only towards the end there's also some triple notes in the mix, and it's just very hard. Of course, then there's the famous tempo change. At the beginning, it's kind of hard to adjust to the tempo, especially when they started off with some uneven changes. But once it switches to mix spam between different notes, it's actually pretty doable. At least I don't struggle with that much. It only gets impossible once they add double notes to the same tempo. Basically, you have to play at the same tempo, but also do some double notes. And like for ura-omote lovers, I just don't know how to play that quickly. The part that made me drop out is actually the very end, where there's a very fast span between double notes, and the string of notes is just so long and it made me drop out for the most part. It's very hard. Man! Okay, Miku-chan. You win, I can't do that. I can't beat the songs. So now you can do whatever you want. Whatever that is. I'm slightly afraid. Miku-chan? What are you doing up there? The fuck, Miku-chan? Okay, Miku-chan, I'm playing the songs, but please don't hurt me. I don't like pain or anything. Please don't. Nijik Dream Fever. I've also beaten that one actually. As again, one very hard part, but I've beaten it once. I love the song. There's very many button changes and double notes, but you should be used to that, like I said. And apparently, this is just my skill level because I usually do fine in this part. Once the tempo gets faster, it gets much harder. There's some quick changes of all 4 notes in a circle and some very fast double notes, but if you press fast enough, it shouldn't be a problem. But once the solo strikes, again, the same problem. There's a span of normal notes and double notes. I just don't know how they expect you to play that on the DualShock controller. Probably you're supposed to cover 2 buttons with 1 thumb, but I have yet to master the technique apparently. There's one extremely fast spam. There's no other spam in the entire Project Diva history as fast as that one. And I'm just not fast enough usually, but it's just pure speed, nothing other than that. But this part made me drop out. It kind of returns to the beginning difficulty then, except for one very hard change between double notes and triple notes. The end is kind of straightforward, except for one very mean spam in the end. So this song is pretty fun to play, except for these very, very mean parts. Negative Positive continues. It's the last song in the list I've actually beaten so far, so you might be wondering why it's so high up in the list. Well, compared to the previous entries in the list, it's just much harder in general. Of course, it's a very fast song, but the hard part in the song is actually reoccurring 3 times. It's the part towards the end of the verse where Miku sings her words in rapid succession. The first of these instances, there's 2 notes, then 1 different note, and then 2 of the same notes again, and then it changes. The second part is even more confusing because of the horizontal layout. It can make a huge difference how they place the notes. There's a double note, then 2 normal notes, and then the same double notes, and then it switches to the next note. Before there's the third instance of that, there's a spam with rotating notes in a circle. The final part is actually not the hardest part in my opinion. There's a mix of double notes and arrow notes. It's also tricky, but actually easier than the second instance of that in my opinion, save for the very end with some very tricky changes between doubles and triple notes. So ultimately what makes this song so hard is the same part reoccurring 3 times. Oh my god, I can't do that one either. Please, don't hurt me again. What the fuck? Please, stop! Don't throw them away! These are precious memories from my childhood! You don't just throw them away! Dempadademo, similar to Negative Positive continues, this song is just so hard because of its sheer tempo, and it's even more of a problem in this song. There's many mixed spams that accompany Miku's fast singing. Again, one of my major problems is the switch between a double note and a third different note. But what makes it very hard is there's very many changes of all 4 notes going in a circle, usually. There's one very fast string of double notes and single notes, and just the sheer tempo and the many changes make it so hard. So mainly this song is hard because it's so fast and it's just physically hard to play. Just imagine this song much slower, it wouldn't be a problem at all, I think. Hatsune Miku no Shoshitsu is number 2, the extra extreme version. Considering we're talking of 10-star difficulty here, the beginning is relatively easy, nothing you couldn't pull off. There's some double notes and arrow notes, but it's really okay. But once Miku picks up the pace, it gets harder and harder. What's mainly confusing is the layout here. There's some notes at the same spot, but there's actually several notes you have to play, and also some doubles with singles in between. There's also 4 buttons changing constantly, going in the circle, but during the end is where it gets really impossible. There's a very fast string of notes with double notes in between, and then even 4 notes, and I just don't know how you're physically supposed to be playing that on the DualShock controller. And during the very end, there's just a clusterfuck of multiple notes, and I just don't know how they expect you to play that. Huh, Miku-chan? What are you up to now? No, stop, that's dangerous, stop, no. Number 1 is Hatsune Miku no Gekshou. 2/3 of the song are so easy it's nothing even worth mentioning it at all, but once the tempo picks up for the first time, it gets a bit more tricky. There's some double notes and then mixed double notes, but nothing you shouldn't be able to do. The song reaches its final speed and it gets harder and harder, just like the number 2 spot. There's double notes, then mixed double notes, and even the dreaded mix of single notes and double notes. As you can see from the list, I just don't know how to play that. Spam speed is being reached and they just add double notes to the mix. Of course! You might be relieved to find there's a tempo drop, but then they just add uneven changes and rotating notes. There's all 4 notes going in a circle and the speed picks up again. And there's even a direction change. Oh my god! Towards the end it's just a clusterfuck again of spam speed with multiple buttons. Like the number 2 spot, this song starts off so tame and then at the end it's just utterly impossible. How are you supposed to keep up spam speed when there's double notes and triple notes? So that's it, I'm done. Like many other songs in the list, the end is just so hard here. And especially of course for this number 1 spot. The end is so hard, I'm questioning myself, will I ever be able to pull that off? Again!
La la.
What? No. Please, think this over, Miku-chan.
La la.
Oh no, please, Miku-chan, don't leave me. You can hurt me again. Do whatever you want, but don't leave me. Please think this over.
La 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 la.
Would you benefit from staying here with me? I don't know. You could have this rin-chan plushie if you wanted.
La la.
Yes, you're way too easy to bribe. Thank you guys so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it at least a little bit. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up and comment what you think in the comment section. And if you never want to miss a video again, you can subscribe to my channel because I provide you with all kinds of Miku stuff. So until next time, I hope you have a nice day and keep supporting Miku-chan. And well, like I said, until next time, bye!